Hi again, everybody, and welcome to Inside Golf. I'm Harry Donahue. Coming up on today's show, we're headed to Aronimink and take a look at one of the first legs in the Ed Snider Youth Hockey and Education Snider Cup. Joining us from Aronimink will be Bernie Perrant. Everybody loves Bernie Perrant, the all-time Flyers goalie, the Hall of Famer, and new Flyers general manager, Danny Briere. Also, the Philadelphia PGA section held their senior professional championship in Ledge Rock, and Rich Steinmetz from Springford Country Club captured the title for the second time in a row. And craft beer is becoming the beverage of choice after a round of golf, and you can now choose a favorite IPA with your club's logo on the label, thanks to a local brewery. And of course, our teed-off panel is back with us, talking again about the latest in LIV and the PGA Tour. It's all coming up next right here on Inside Golf.
The 26th season of Inside Golf is presented by Destination Montco Golf. Your next golf getaway is in Valley Forge in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. Visit valleyforge.org. By the First Tee Greater Philadelphia. The First Tee not only helps young men and women become better golfers, but most important, better people. Get involved. Visit firstteephiladelphia.org. By the Philadelphia Association of Golf Course Superintendents, a community of professionals enhancing the game of golf since 1925. Make sure you thank your golf course superintendent today. By the Golf Association of Philadelphia, GAP, celebrating amateur golf since 1897. By Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, a digital publication and private business network. Read the current issue free at jerseymanmagazine.com. And by Inside Golf's partner since 1998, the Philadelphia PGA section, the experts in the game and business of golf.
Golf is the great equalizer. For many, this journey is an escape from reality, a chance to be part of a team, a career opportunity. PGA Reach impacts lives through golf by lifting people up, giving them hope, and sending them down an alternate path that they never saw coming. With PGA Reach Philadelphia, as in life and in golf, the most important shot you take is the next one.
When you vacation in Montgomery County, PA, your money worries get a vacation too.
Oh, you gotta get your value.
Feel free to explore the soldiers' huts.
Free?
$4, that's it? Keep the lettuce coming, Diane.
Parking is free!
Hey, it's free!
With so many affordable things in Montgomery County, go ahead, freak out.
Welcome back to Inside Golf. Yeah, the Stanley Cup. Well, an image of the Stanley Cup, as we are here with Bill Whitmore, and Bill is the chairman of Snider Hockey and Education, and we're at the Snider Cup, the first of 4 such events.
Correct.
This one at Aronimink. How many years now you've been doing this, Bill?
3 years.
All for the great cause. Ed Snider, he was a genius in many ways, and the foundation that he left behind was part of that genius. For every dollar that somebody contributes now to Snider Hockey and Education, it's matched not dollar for dollar, but
for one.
$2 for every dollar.
Absolutely.
Right.
So it's going to allow us to run this program long after I'm gone and all of us are gone. It'll be in perpetuity. And you think about it, we've given out over 200 full scholarships for kids to go to college for free. And these are kids that are not going to college without our help. And then we have about close to 100 kids now have gotten 4-year scholarships for the Archdiocese high schools. So between what we're doing with hockey and what we're doing with education, it's just unbelievable for these kids. So
yeah, I saw out on the golf course today there was a placard that said, of all the kids that are involved in Snider Hockey and Education who go to high school, the graduation rate is 100%. 100%.
There's something either better, Harry. Every one of our kids that go to college have graduated either on time or ahead of time. Think about that. A lot of kids take 5 years, 6 years to go to college. And I asked one of our students one time, why'd you graduate so quick? She said, I have to get out to work. I have to help my family. The life skills program we have really set them up for success in life.
Well, you talked about the legacy that Ed Snider left. You've left a pretty good legacy yourself at helping run this foundation, and it's a tribute to you.
It's fun, and I'll tell you, Scott Thorpe and I talk about a lot. I just love the mission of this program so much. It's hard to, I'm getting older, but it's hard to walk away from this mission when I enjoy it so much. And I like to play golf, too.
I know he likes to play golf. Always a pleasure, my friend.
Harry.
Anytime you're around Snider hockey, you're going to find this guy, the greatest goalie of all time, not only for the Flyers, but in the NHL. That would be Bernie Perron. Bernie, it's always a pleasure. What are you up to these days in addition to supporting a great thing like the Snider Cup and the Snider hockey and education?
First of all, with Snider Cup, and education, it's so important for the younger generation, and to be supportive of those young kids to grow and follow their vision, their passion. It's not easy in this world. And this organization really helped the young generation to achieve that, and it's a beautiful thing.
Absolutely. Speaking of the organization, the Flyers, has a new general manager, Danny Briere. He's here today. Good move, I think, for the Flyers and the Flyer fans in Philadelphia.
Yep, awesome. I love him. I love, he's been involved with hockey for quite a while. And I tell people, this guy's going to bring the Stanley Cup back in Philly where it belongs.
Let's hope so. Bernie, always a pleasure to see you, my friend.
Thank you.
Well, how about the timing, huh? Danny Briere is with us here, Snider Cup. We're at Aronimink. We're playing golf, but let's talk a little bit of hockey. Danny, I can't talk to you without saying, if you had one or two things you want to tell Flyer fans who are watching this golf show right now, what would it be?
Well, I would ask them for their patience a little bit. I think it's an exciting time. We're gonna do this the right way. I know you've heard the term before, but we want to strip it down a little bit, give the young guys a chance to play, kind of build from the ground up. That's going to be my goal in the next couple years. But there might be some days where it's going to be a little tougher, but we'll let the young guys play and get better, and hopefully, in a few years, we're a team that is going after the Stanley Cup. I want to build a team that is not just going to make the playoff one year, miss the next. I want to try to build a team that's going to be a contender for years to come.
So it's a long-term thing, not just a short-term Band-Aid.
Well, that's the plan anyway.
And you got your buddy Keith Jones is going to be hanging out a little bit. He's the president, right? Do you answer to him, or does he answer to you? How's the totem pole?
We're working in a tandem. I'm so excited about Jonesy to have him on board. I mean, it's a tough time for hockey because he's probably the best analyst in hockey. So it's going to be tough to lose him on TV, but I'm glad to have him on my team. We're going to work together. He's got a lot of good insights. He's got a lot of good contacts in hockey. So we'll do this together.
Well, I'm glad you guys like each other, and I know there's a lot of people watching right now. Danny, want nothing best for you and for Keith Jones and Flyer hockey.
Thank you so much, Harry.
Let's get it done.
Definitely.
So each round of the Snider Cup, we highlight...
Snider Hockey and Education would operate on a daily basis and affect literally thousands of kids' lives every year without this gentleman, Scott Thorpe. He is chairman and CEO of Snider Hockey and Education. Been there for almost 20 years now, Scott. It's grown leaps and bounds. Tell us, update us, before we started our camera rolling here, you were talking about a big graduation coming up for kids who have been in the program, graduating from high school and college. Tell us what it's all about.
Well, one of my favorite nights of the year, we call it our senior celebration night. And we celebrate our graduating high school seniors and also now our graduating college seniors. This year it's our biggest class ever. We have 45 people graduating from high school and 21 college graduates, all of whom have participated in our scholarship programs. We have a network of 9 partner universities. We're able to tell our kids as they enter the 8th grade that if you stay with us through high school graduation and gain admittance to one of our 8 partner universities, we'll give you a full scholarship, including room and board.
Wow, a lot of money.
It's a huge investment.
Right, absolutely. You've been doing it, like I said, for almost 20 years. How many facilities have you added since back in, 2005, to Snider Hockey and Education?
Well, we're now up to 7 facilities on a daily basis. We serve 1,900 kids.
All ages from?
Ages 5 through college graduation. We're not a program that operates 1 day or 2 days a week. These kids come to us 5 days, sometimes 7 days a week. So what we've really focused on is being able to deepen our programs, add more educational initiatives, add a greater array of life services so that we're not only producing fine young hockey players, we're producing fine young men and women who are able to succeed in life.
And that's what it's all about.
That's absolutely what it's about.
Ed Snider would love it right now.
I hope so.
Let me introduce you to Jade Quarles. She is at Archbishop Ryan High School. She's also been involved for about 6 years in Snider Hockey and Education, and she's a hockey goalie. And tonight, Jade, you have a pretty special role in the program here at Aronimink. You're going to actually speak for the thousands of kids involved in Snider Hockey and Education. What are you going to say?
Basically what this program means to us, and a little bit about myself and what the program is.
What's it mean to you?
This program means everything to me. I'm here, I'm able to go to school for free. I'm able to play hockey for free. I'm able to get all these chances and opportunities that some people can't get.
Jade, a pleasure, and best of luck to you,
Thank you so much.
in the net, in the classroom, and in the game of life.
Thank you.
Well, it's always a pleasure to come to Aronimink in the springtime and participate in this great outing. It benefits the Snider Hockey and Education Foundation. It's a great group of people, and here today enjoying golf, talking hockey, and talking Snider Hockey and Education. All right, stay with us. More to come here on Inside Golf.
The Golf Association of Philadelphia. Founded in 1897, GAP is the nation's oldest regional or state golf association. We serve amateur golf in Eastern PA, Southern New Jersey, and all of Delaware. GAP welcomes all golfers, junior or senior, male or female, public or private. Join the Golf Association of Philadelphia today. Our mission is always to preserve, protect, and promote the great game of golf. Before you tee it up, look us up. Visit gapgolf.org to find out more.
Welcome back to Inside Golf. Recently, Rich Steinmetz from Springford Country Club successfully defended his title in the 2023 Philadelphia Senior PGA Professional Championship. The event was shortened to 27 holes because severe weather rolled in, bringing with it heavy rain, hail, wind, and lightning. Steinmetz topped two fellow PGA members by 1 stroke. Rob Shuey from Colonial Golf and Tennis Club in Harrisburg, and Hugo Mazzalupi from Linfield National Golf Club.
I played a really good round yesterday. Probably could have been a couple shots lower. I kind of threw some shots away yesterday. That just kind of happens, but I wanted to kind of go out and play a clean round, and I actually played better when it was raining this morning. I was 2 under through 4, and then went bogey, bogey, bogey when it stopped raining, so go figure. But like I said, winning any event 2 times in a row is really special because there's a little bit of added pressure when you come in, being the defending champion. You know, you feel like all the eyes are on you, and so it's nice to be able to perform and kind of get the job done.
Steinmetz now will lead 6 other Philadelphia PGA members competing in the 2023 Senior PGA at the PGA Golf Club at Port St. Lucie, Florida in October. All right, how about this idea? Your golf club logo on your favorite IPA. That trend's growing. Here to tell us about it, Andrew Colligan. He's from the Conshohocken Brewing Company, and he's talking about what they've done for Waynesborough Country Club.
Thanks, Harry. Andrew Colligan here at Waynesborough Country Club. I'm here with Aaron Cappiello, the Food and Beverage Director. What's the official title over here?
I'm Food and Beverage Manager.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Excellent. And we're here talking about the amazing collaboration partnership here that we do with Waynesborough Country Club, the Adirondack Session Hazy IPA. So I think it's been, what, a little bit almost 2 years now that we partner up with you guys and have done the custom beer?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we have a great relationship with Conshohocken Brewing, and we're super happy to be working with you guys. The membership loves the beer, great can design, have it on draft all the time, and that's kind of a testament to what we've seen with the nature of beer growing, as far as a little bit of the hazy IPAs or the micro brews that are becoming more popular now. The domestics are kind of getting pushed out, and honestly, I don't really even have any domestics on draft right now. It's really all of the micro brews and the smaller IPAs that really sell around here.
Yeah, Waynesborough Country Club was one of the first partners for us at Conshohocken Brewing Company to do this private label custom beer program for, and not only were you guys one of the first, but you're one of our closest partners. Like, we're here with the beer club tonight, and everyone's hanging out, having some fun, enjoying some beers. Cheers, guys. Hey. So that's a big part of this partnership, is that we look at it as that obviously golf and beer go hand in hand, but being able to really ingrain ourselves and become friends and really enjoy the time that we have and partner up with the club and with the great members at the club. It's just something that really just is an amazing partnership for us at Conshohocken Brewing, and obviously hopefully Waynesborough feels the same way.
Yeah, we have quite the great group of guys here that enjoy drinking beer, and it's just one of those things that we have a wine club, and we have other societies that people join for their interests, but there's nothing for the people of beer drinking.
Yeah, why not beer? Especially with Pennsylvania, and especially obviously in our area, beer is such a big thing, and you're supporting local business, local manufacturing, and obviously the guys and gals over at Waynesborough are huge proponents of supporting their local partners, and it's become such a thing that we've actually been able to partner up with a few of the other local clubs in the area, and it just seems like something that obviously local golfers, delicious local beer really go together quite well, and it's something that luckily a whole lot of golfers in the area have come to enjoy their Conshohocken Brewing Company beers at clubs all over southeastern PA. So.
Absolutely, we've really enjoyed this partnership with you, and can't wait to take it further.
Hey, Adirondack session, have a couple of them today, hopefully a couple of them tomorrow. Maybe we do another beer sometime soon. Hopefully you guys will be down with that.
Sounds good to me.
Wonderful.
All right, thanks Andrew and Aaron, and good luck with Adirondack Session Hazy IPA at Waynesborough. All right, coming up, our teed-off panel never needs an IPA to get rolling. Believe me, this week is no exception, as they're talking the latest on LIV and the PGA Tour. That's next on Inside Golf.
Sort of blood money, and now to change course, you're going to look hypocritical. And Jay Monahan acknowledged that. He said he looked hypocritical.
Welcome back. Inside Golf continues with our teed-off panel from the back deck at Lulu Country Club in Upper Dublin. If you'd like more about the Lou, great Donald Ross design right behind us here, just go to their website. It is lulucc.com. Mike Brown's back with us. Michael, good to see you. Mike is the president of the First Tee program of Philadelphia. Beatrice Smith is an assistant professional at Gulf Mills. Beatrice, thanks for joining us. And our old buddy here is Joe Logan from myphillygolf.com. All right, we're talking LIV again, Joe. Well, sooner or later, it seems like every 4 or 5 shows we get to update where it stands. Not that we know, not that anybody knows anymore. But a question kind of with all the announcements of not a merger, I guess. It's more of a partnership, a money partnership, basically. But, there was so much made about accepting money from the Public Investment Fund, and is that blood money? Is it sports washing? It's necessary money, I guess, now for the PGA Tour to do it. Or did I miss something? And by accepting it, right, have they got to box themselves in from a previous stance?
Well, I don't know if they've boxed themselves in. They have exposed themselves to be hypocrites. I don't think there's any question about that.
When you say they, you're talking about upper management?
Well, the PGA Tour, and it's been brought to that place by the people who own it and run it. They took a stance, a moral stance, and now they're going like, whoop, never mind, and so they don't look good. And in doing so, upset, and a lot of people felt betrayed. Rory, Tiger, JT, all these people who stood up and took the moral ground. Now, is that totally necessary? I mean, have you ever seen the list of retired American Army generals that work as consultants for the Saudi military? I mean, nobody says anything too much about them. But if you're going to argue that it was sort of blood money, and now to change course, you're going to look hypocritical. And Jay Monahan acknowledged that. He said he looked hypocritical.
Is there an easy way out Michael, that we're missing, or maybe that you haven't missed? Or
I don't think there's an easy way out, especially when government's getting involved now, that they're going to have to go through Senate hearings and, you know, restrain a trade, foreign entities and all that kind of stuff. I think ultimately there'll be two products still. They'll just get along a little better, and I think some of the good players will get an opportunity to come back and play on the PGA Tour, which I think is what the PGA Tour said before. They were never going to let them back, but I think they realized to get the eyeballs, you need the Dustin Johnsons and the Cam Smiths to be up there on the leaderboards and the Brooks Koepka. Otherwise, you have a watered-down product. The best players in the world aren't there.
And you know, since Liv came on the scene, the tour has upped the ante in certain events going forward at the expense of maybe upsetting some sponsors. So, you know, they're caught there between, well, we got to offer more money. And yet if we do that, some sponsors are saying, well, are we going to get more for our investment or not? And it turns out maybe they're not. The players are, but the sponsors may not. Beatrice, you come in contact with just a lot of golfers. Do they follow this battle that's going on, or has been going on, and now with a different twist to it between Liv and the PGA Tour? Or are they just accept it as, oh, well, let me know when it's over?
A little bit of both, actually. I mean, we get tons of reactions of people, you know, anytime there's a breaking news article, they'll walk in, what do you think? It's the first thing they ask us. And, you know, we try to be careful because we all have our personal feelings, but we're not a mouthpiece for our club. But it's definitely split. There are a lot of people who were pro-Liv and were very excited that this new opportunity, and there were a lot of people who were very critical of it. I'm very interested to see what happens going forward. I think it's a tough position everybody's put themselves in, and it's a really hard thing to back out of. And I think a lot of players and a lot of fans have felt very burned by the decision of, all right, we're merging. This is all sort of over.
Yeah, I don't think
and
that's...
it's not.
No,
it's not even remotely
close. It's hardly
close.
over. I don't know if anybody knows the end point, do they,
don't.
Joe?
That's one of the big mysteries is they've sort of announced an agreement in general, in principle, but a lot of the details have yet to be hammered out. And yeah, plus there's Congress is questioning the whole thing.
Yeah, Brownie, you brought that up. You know, why? You know, why? I mean, let's you guys will take care of this one, okay? Now, maybe we haven't done a good job up to this point, but I know it's not going to improve if you got a bunch of elected officials all of a sudden coming in. They don't know whether it's a golf ball or a baseball, a lot of them, okay? So let's leave it alone. If there's an endpoint, Mike, is it going to be better for the game? Now, without knowing what the end point is, it's tough to answer, but you know my gist.
Yeah, I would say it's going to be better for the game because we're going to put the controversy behind. There's going to be a solution of some sort that everybody's going to have to accept because that's the end game, is there's going to be a solution. And the one thing that scares me is when you do a deal, if you're doing a business deal, if you're buying a house, everything is in paper. When those guys came out and they announced that we're doing this deal, nothing was in paper. When you say there's equity, there's this, there's that, there's fines, none of that's on paper. A lot of things change. So to come out and give misinformation early on, the only thing a tour player will hear is they're going to make me whole. They're going to give me more money. When you have the Chess and Hadleys asking what they're going to get, who are you, Chess and Hadley? Like, I'm going to give you, they're going to take money to give to you because you stayed. I don't think so. I think the rich will get richer again.
Is there any chance, final question in 30 seconds, is there any chance that this thing will blow up and we'll be back to where we were 3 or 4 months ago?
Yes, there's certainly a chance. I don't know that it's a big chance, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot to be worked out. You know, it's a volatile situation, volatile people. Yeah. Anything could, you know, there are landmines everywhere.
Ooh, what an optimistic thought. Thank you. We'll be back more on Inside Golf in just a moment.
Designed by Donald Ross, Lulu Country Club is one of the premier private golf courses in Montgomery County. This classic 18-hole course boasts a new state-of-the-art clubhouse with many amenities for members to enjoy. Members are invited to play in events, tournaments, and enjoy guest privileges. For more information, contact membership at lulucc.com.
Hi, Tony Salucci with the Beacon Group of Companies. If your company has between 50 and 500 employees enrolled in your health insurance plan, there's a really good chance we can reduce your costs significantly and increase the benefits employees receive. How do we do it? We put you together with several thousand employers of a similar size across the country, so your company can get amazing buying power. Schedule a conversation with one of our employee benefits specialists today at mybeacongroup.com.
The Golf Association of Philadelphia. Founded in 1897, GAP is the nation's oldest regional or state golf association. We serve amateur golf in Eastern PA, Southern New Jersey, and all of Delaware. GAP welcomes all golfers, junior or senior, male or female, public or private. Join the Golf Association of Philadelphia today. Our mission is always to preserve, protect, and promote the great game of golf. Before you tee it up, look us up. Visit gapgolf.org to find out more.
That's going to do it for this week's edition of Inside Golf. Coming up, we're going to have two special shows highlighting the recently completed and competed Golf Association of Philadelphia BMW Philadelphia Amateur Championship. It was held in Huntington Valley, and it came down to quite a show. Also, coming up shortly here on NBC Sports Philadelphia, we'll have a special edition of Inside Golf that will take a look at the recently played Haverford Philadelphia PGA Championship. Yes, the big one, the major, the winner got $150,000, and it was played here at beautiful Sunnybrook Golf Course. And I hope you're enjoying your, not weekend, but July 4th week. This thing's really been stretched out this year. We'll see you next week on Inside Golf.
The 26th season of Inside Golf is presented by Destination Montco Golf. Your next golf getaway is in Valley Forge in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. Visit valleyforge.org. By the First Tee Greater Philadelphia. The First Tee not only helps young men and women become better golfers, but most important, better people. Get involved. Visit firstteephiladelphia.org. By the Philadelphia Association of Golf Course Superintendents, a community of professionals enhancing the game of golf since 1925. Make sure you thank your golf course superintendent today. By the Golf Association of Philadelphia, GAP, celebrating amateur golf since 1897. By Jersey Man and Philly Man Magazine, a digital publication and private business network. Read the current issue free at jerseymanmagazine.com. And by Inside Golf's partner since 1998, the Philadelphia PGA section, the experts in the game and business of golf.